Very joyful, as you say.
Bueno, quisiera preguntarle qué expectativas tiene del público argentino, qué sabía de nosotros, y cómo hace para realmente para estar tan linda, realmente, ¿no?
Well, those were like three questions in one. The first one, what are your expectations of the Argentinian public? I'm also going to ask what are your expectations about the Bolivian public as well, because it's going to be a mixture.
Okay.
And then, how do you do to keep yourself so well, so healthy?
Okay. Well, first of all, I have no expectations other than I just hope, we're going to have a great time. I just wanted to enjoy listening to the songs. I mean, taking part, just having a party, really. That's all I'm looking forward to, and I think I hope so, and I hope that's going to happen, So it's wonderful.
And the second?
What do I do? Well, I do meditation, which I've been doing for many years. People kind of know, so I think that's probably part of it. I do a bit of exercise here and there. I like swimming, as much as I can. I swim, but I'm not really somebody who regularly, exercise. Exercise on stage in my dancing. I always try to keep, a fitness regime, but I'm not very good at it. I've been doing yoga for a long time, and then I stopped. I do Tai Chi Qigong, which I do now and then. So I'll do little things.
I'm vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian, that's right, yes, I am vegetarian.
They say that the 80% of your body is food and just the 20 is exercising. Do you agree with this?
Food, I think it's the way you look on life, I wouldn't necessarily just put it down to exercise. It's the way you perceive life, the more joyful you can be in life, and the more you can turn it around for the better of yourself, I think it's the inner happiness really more than anything that will keep you fit and young and
Another question that she did before was, have you heard something about us, about South America, Argentina, Bolivia, I don't know, maybe the tango or something cultural that you have in your mind? I don't know, because when a person goes to a new place, there are always these ideas of the place, so we would like to know where you're
from. Of course, I'm aware of the culture. I do spend a little bit of time in Spain as well. I have a second home in Spain, in which I live, so I already quite aware of the similar culture. I enjoy it. It's just I feel more free. There's more of a sense of freedom, and so that's why I enjoy very much. That kind of feeling of living life.
More free from than which place?
I think probably it's also because of the sun.
Okay.
I think the sun makes people happy. If every day you get up and the sun's shining, you feel better. For me, growing up in sort of weather, a lot of rain and everything, and mixed weather, for me this is paradise. I love it. I love the sun, and when I wake up in the morning and go, oh, the sun, it's just wonderful. I love it, and I think it helps you feeling good and feeling better, and the sun also gives you very good vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So I like that kind of life, the life you live in.
You should come here then.
Sorry, how many countries visit in South America?
How many countries? I'm visiting now, you mean? Now I'm only here.
Now,
Solamente
like
Argentina.
Now,
only?
yes. We're planning for next year to do different countries, to go to different countries. For this year, it's only going to be Argentina, so Buenos Aires, which is very special. So it's wonderful.
Have you idols in Argentina like Maradona, Messi, tango? Well, she asked.
Yes, of course. Of course, the Queen of Holland. She's from Argentina.
Oh, yeah.
Queen of Holland. So, I've been reading up a bit, and of course, I'd like to see as much as I can here from your beautiful city. And course, meeting people is also going to be great. You know, to get that sense of community and sense of just being with people. Really, that's what I look forward to most.
Al de Papa Francisco, hizo en Argentina.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. You see. That's right as well. Yes.
¿Cuál es el sueño más próximo que tiene por cumplir?
Which is your next step? Which is the next step in your career? The dream that you have to accomplish?
Well, I think I've already accomplished my dream. Really. I've been in the last years. I've been visiting more and more the cities where I've never been. So I've been going to America, LA, New York, Chicago, Canada. You know, which is incredible. So many different countries are opening up here for me. And then now being here, and then next year I'm going back probably for 2 more concerts to LA, San Jose. So it's really exciting time for me. And you know, it's like a dream. I've been performing at amazing venues. I have my first gig in London, which is like, wow, you know. So it's so exciting. I mean, to me, it kind of feels like I'm just starting, you know. But I'm just happy with the way things are. I'm so pleased that people, or you know, everybody's still listening to my music and they're enjoying it so much. And it seems like there's more and more and more people that are enjoying it. I mean, there's all kinds of generations. My youngest fans are like 4 or 5 years old, you know, and I love that because I love kids, you know. It's so beautiful to see them and enjoying the music, and to see the different cultures, you know, that are so much enjoying the music, and it's such a blessing for me to see that. And like I said, it feels like all the countries are opening up more and more to our music and my performance and seeing me live, which is wonderful.
In Facebook, in the Facebook page that we have for the event of tomorrow, one of the fans asked, which is your inspiration when you had to create your songs?
What is my inspiration?
Yeah.
It's more or less spiritual. It's more or less about God. Usually, I mean, I usually try to, or about your inner joy or your inner happiness. I mean, my inspiration is life itself, really. You know, whatever happens in life. I mean, love, of course. I mean, there is no life without love. So, I mean, love, I would say. Love is at the core of everything.
I have a 2-part question.
Yes.
Being that you live in your second home is in Spain,
Yes.
do you understand Spanish?
Un poquito.
Un poquito. Okay, and the second part, I'm aware that you're up for a Lifetime Achievement Award,
That's
or
right.
in November, I believe it is. I'm not, or
Yeah.
and what's your views on that, on being nominated for that?
I mean, it's an honor. I mean, I'm like, you know, for me, a Lifetime Achievement
Yeah.
Award is like, I'm just starting out. So it sounds very strange to me. So sort of like, I mean, it's a great honor. I mean, I feel very, very blessed that I'm being appreciated for my career, you know, for the music and everything. It's wonderful. On the other hand, it feels a bit surreal as well, you know, because it's like, I feel like my life's just starting, you know, and then I'm already getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is incredible. So, but it's a blessing. I mean, everything's a blessing, you know, and it just shows, again, how many people in the world appreciate my music, you know, and really that, for me, is the greatest gift.
Very good.
Yo
Nice.
quisiera saber si en su carrera le gustaría todavía, con quién le gustaría cantar que no lo haya hecho todavía.
You were saying that you feel like you're in the beginning of your career. She asked,
Sí, ¿no?
which are the
Duets.
singer that you would like to share a snare with?
Oh my God, I have no idea. There's so many good people, you know, good singers. There's just probably too many. I mean, Alanis Morissette is one who I admire very much. I've listened to a lot of her music. I like her songs, her songwriting. So she's somebody I look up to very much. Also because she's also spiritual, very much involved, and that's also something I admire. So she's definitely one that, yeah. I mean, I would say that she would be probably number one. I mean, there's others, but she, yeah.
And if you would have to pick up a South American artist, which would be? Could be not alive. Could be just like, I would have liked to share with this person that is not alive.
Let me think.
I haven't really thought about that.
I mean, there's Ricky Martin, but he's not really South American, right? I mean, but you know, he's got.
But he's still Latin.
Probably. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's so many more I would enjoy. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really thought about it. I have to think about that one.
Good. Tomorrow at the
Tomorrow
concert,
I'll tell you.
Tell us.
¿Cómo ve hoy la música de los 80?
If you would have to say something about music in the 80s now, what would you say?
What would I say? I would say it was just a very special time in the 80s. I mean, the music that sort of happened, it was just so creative and different. And the time was just so refreshing and new. You know, there was so much happening with the music. And I just feel that stayed within people's hearts, you know. And also, it was a very happy time. And so it brings you good memories. It's very good memories attached to that, and you just want to relive the good memories, you know, that have been in your life. So I think that is part of the legend of the 80s, you know. I feel. I mean, that's my personal view. But I think it's mostly the memories that we associate with certain music and certain times in our life.
I would dare to say that the best singers right now were inspired by the music in the 80s. In the 80s.
That's correct. Yeah.
Which were your inspirations?
Oh gosh, I mean Madonna, of course, she was big, she was huge. Then I would say, I mean, I like Depeche Mode. I mean, very great music. Depeche Mode, Madonna. Gosh, I mean, Michael Jackson, amazing.
Kylie Minogue?
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, she was very famous. She had a lot. Yeah, I like her. I think she's good. You know, she's great. Can I say? So many. I mean, Elton John, George Michael.
Oh yeah.
Great voice. Yeah, I can go on and on, but yeah, I mean, lots of wonderful, great artists.
If Caroline Mueller wouldn't be a singer, what would her be? How would she be?
What would be your profession? Good question.
Think about it.
Well, I mean, that there's I would be involved in spirituality, maybe a teacher or some kind of thing. You know, I'm not saying that I am, but
you know, it's so funny because when we were waiting for you at the airport, like 5 Buddhism people arrived just before you, and we were aware of your spirituality and all, and I was like, maybe they come with her or something. They were like a bunch of men in, you know, the brown suits.
all right. No, we didn't see. Did you see?
Yeah. What?
No. They didn't travel with me.
They probably
Maybe
came on
they knew it was
a
coming.
different flight.
What? Sorry.
No, they probably came on a different flight.
Something.
But yeah, they did come out, so that's why she's saying that she thought maybe you brought them with you. Because we know that, you know.
But the
Mine
people
maybe,
will
you know?
come and see me.
Very good.
My English is a little bit, pero I want to ask if del poco tiempo que va a estar en Argentina, si va a ver tango o aprender a bailar tango.
We know that the time, you know, it's a turn, and you're not gonna be here too much time. But are you planning to do something with your free time? Maybe go and see a show, tango.
I would love that. Yes, I would definitely love that. I mean, you know, I love music. I watch a show which is on in England about. I mean, you have them everywhere in the world, which is about dancing and the sort of famous stars. They learn all the dancing, and they have all the dancing.